Deepest search of validity, validate enemies, fabricate tendencies, allocate penalties, acclimate differently, kill my identity, forget my enemy, tentatively nosedive independency, popping no anything, fucking no anything, blame my heredity, excuses for everything, claiming I didn't see, hope you ain't noticed me when I...
What's up everybody, my name is Danielle Marie. Welcome back to my channel. This is my first video of the new year. If you have been watching before now, I really appreciate you coming back. If you are a first-time viewer, thank you for being here. So today's video, I felt like to kick off the new year, it should be about setting your intentions, your goals, your plans, budget, all of that for the new year since it is January. Now, I'm going to be talking about the things I'm looking forward to this year for myself, and things that you also might be wanting to improve in your life as well. And then I'm going to tell you guys some of the things that I have created as far as like lists and charts and stuff go. So for myself, this year for 2022, I already told myself that I really wanted to focus on really just improving everything. I know that everybody says that probably like every year, you know, like, oh, I want to like improve on this, improve on that, improve on this, and then like you don't fully put the action behind it, and that's me. So this year I plan on fully intending to put all full force action behind everything I'm on. So for myself, there's a number of things I'm wanting to work on, like just giving myself more self-care this year, procrastinating less, standing super firm in like what I want and like my boundaries and things like that. And I feel like that's something that everybody could improve on, unless you're already great with that type of stuff. Like if you're a great person who sticks to your boundaries and your like what I want list, then that's great. This is probably not for you. But if you're like me and you have a little leeway about stuff, especially when it comes to people like relationships, you might have like certain things you want, but you're like, okay, with this person, I'll give them a little bit of time or whatever. Like, I'm gonna be doing less of that because I am normally that person, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is what I want. If you can't do that, then like, bye. So I just wanna work on that more this year, and just be more intentional about like who I'm giving my time to, what I'm spending my time on, and all of that. So I made a whole list of, like I literally made like, I have a whole like Google Excel sheet with like different sheets within that sheet of different things. One of the first things I did last year, towards the end of December, within like the last 2 weeks of December of 2021, I made a vision board. And I will actually show you guys my vision board on the screen, and I'll just kind of explain what my vision board is. So this was the vision board I created for 2022. All of these things represent my main priorities for myself. So just to break it down, I don't have a passport. So that passport picture, one of my goals this year is to get my passport because I want to travel more. So that passport picture is to represent traveling more. The townhouse, I really want to get into a townhouse or a high rise this year when my lease is up. So that's why that townhouse picture is there. The girl that's in the bathtub, that's to represent like self-care, and also she's in a high rise as well. So it's like a double representation. So the fully stocked fridge, as you can see, it's just like a bunch of healthy stuff. I wanted that to represent me just spending more time on like eating healthy. I don't really eat unhealthy, I guess you could say, but I could eat healthier, you know? And then of course the girl doing yoga, that's to represent like fitness for me. The girl with money, that's just to represent like an abundance of money in my life and things like that. The two girls at the top, those are like, that's to represent me spending time with friends. I want to spend more time with my friends and do fun things, take trips, all of that good stuff. The picture down at the bottom that looks like a designer bag and like a nice car, that's just to represent giving myself nice things this year. The private jet is just to also represent nice things and traveling. I really don't intend on being on a private jet at all this year. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but that's not what the intention is with that. The two couples that you see on here, there's one that's dancing and one with a guy holding flowers. That's just to represent romance. I really, if I find someone or start dating someone this year, I just want that to be like a fulfilling relationship. So that's to represent that. And I am a very, very, very big person on like romance. And so that's what the couple dancing is to represent. And then this last picture here that says, I will be the first millionaire in my family. That's just to represent me starting my business. I had a business idea last year that I never like actually launched. I like ordered stuff for it and then like didn't really do anything with it. So that is to represent me actually getting that launched. I don't know if I'll necessarily be a millionaire this year, but that's just to represent the fact that I do want to start a business and have another like income coming in. I put it as my screensaver because I'm on my laptop every single day, and it's just like I can literally just see it every single day and just be like, this is what I want. Like, this is what I'm working towards this year. If you don't do any of the other things I'm going to talk about in this video, I would say at least do a vision board. It does not even have to be a ton of pictures on the vision board, but just enough to represent what you are looking for in your life. Now, the second thing I did, which is something you can also do. Now, by the way, you don't have to do all of these things I'm going to say. You can just pick like one that you want to do. You don't even have to do any of these. These are more so me just telling you what I did and giving you ideas if you want to do it too. I saw a girl on YouTube. She had a video talking about like this year, just like setting your intentions for the year. And so one of the things she did in her video was make a list, and it was like 22 goals for 2022. And I thought that was a real cute idea. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a list and give myself 22 goals that I want to accomplish this year. I'm not gonna name all of my goals that I have, but I'll just name some of them so that we can kind of get an idea of like what types of goals you can put on yours. So one of the things I put is hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I need 1,000 subscribers to be able to monetize my channel. So that's one of my goals for this year, is to try to get 1,000 subscribers at least. Another thing is read 30 books this year. Do something new once a month. Start therapy. This one's kind of stupid. Well, it might seem stupid to y'all, but like, it's not stupid to me. I have on here, get a sectional couch. Y'all do not know. I have this thing about getting a sectional couch. I feel like a sectional couch will really pull my space together. I feel like it'll really make it feel like home. The two couches, like this couch is a couch from IKEA. You know, like only like 2 people can sit on it. And then this one is one I bought off like Facebook Marketplace, and I don't even want to talk about this couch. I don't even want to talk about it. So I have this thing about getting a sectional couch. So that's one of my goals this year. So these are just some things that I have on here for my goals. Some of this stuff is just kind of like life experience type stuff, and then some of the stuff is like it's going to improve my life. So another thing that I did was make a list of things to get done this year. So this is different than my list of goals, because these are things that I absolutely am going to do this year. I only have 4 things on my list right now, and I probably will add more depending on what types of things kind of like come up that I feel I need to get done in the year. The first thing I have is get my windows tinted. I have on here get a passport, because I fully intend on getting my passport. Right now I am waiting for my Texas ID to come, because at the end of 2021 I finally went to the DMV to get my license switched from Washington to Texas. So I'm just waiting for that to come in, and then once I have that, I'll try to go get my passport. Another goal on here is to have a second income. The 4th thing I have on here is not gonna make sense to y'all, but it says Apple gift cards for the year. So once again, let me reiterate, these are not things you have to do. These are just some things I'm doing. And like I said, that particular list is different than the goals list, because like I said, goals in my opinion are things that you hope to get done, but like it might not get done. Now the things to get done are things that absolutely I plan to get done. Now the other thing I have a planner here. I like using planners. I'm a planner girl. And I wrote down like January goals. So these are goals that I'm trying to do just for this month. So I have do something new, do one bag collective project, read 3 books, upload 4 YouTube videos, create a morning routine, create a night routine, and don't order any fast food. So those are my goals for January. So far, I have not ordered any fast food, and y'all have to know, that is big for me. I know a lot of people think that like January 1st, they have to immediately go ahead and do like everything that they're saying they're gonna do this year. They have to start it January 1st. Do not put that type of pressure on yourself. Give yourself at least the month of January to get into the routine of things, because sometimes it's hard to get into a routine. You might have to start off small and then work your way into the full routine. So that's why I'm giving myself the entire month of January to get into a nice routine. Each month I'm gonna write different goals, or I might even include some of the same goals, but I'm gonna have some goals for specifically that month to try to complete. And then overall, it should help me complete my goals for the year. You see what I'm saying? Like, for example, I said I want to read at least 3 books this month, and you guys heard before, for my goals for this year was that I want to read 30 books. So this is already going to help me work towards that bigger goal by breaking them down into smaller individual goals for the month. The main thing I want to definitely reiterate to people is this is January. This is the month to get into your routines. If you didn't immediately start stuff on January 1st, that is absolutely okay. I know some people kind of feel like if I don't start something at this specific day, at this specific time, like I just might as well not do it. Like, don't think like that. If you missed starting everything you said you was gonna do January 1st, and now you're feeling like, well, I already missed it, like I'm just not gonna do it at all, get it together. There's still time to do it. You have a full like 3 weeks left of this month to like get into the routine. And guess what? Even if you don't get into the routine this month, you still have February, you still have March. Now, of course, I'm encouraging you to go ahead and get into it at least this month. But if you didn't start it January 1st and you've already like quit and just was like, you know, I'm just not even gonna attempt to do it, change it, babes. Change the mindset and go ahead and do what you said you was gonna do. Do not pressure yourself too much, because once you pressure yourself too much, like literally nobody else is pressuring you. Like, it's just you pressuring yourself. You will talk yourself out of so much stuff or convince yourself to not do so many different things when you put too much pressure on yourself. So I encourage everybody to look at it that way. Look at it like, okay, I have a whole month to get into this routine. I can do it. You know, tell yourself you can do it. You can do it. It's 3 weeks. You can do it in 3 weeks, okay? You could do it in 1 week, but like you could definitely do it in 3 weeks. Of course, if you gave yourself kind of like a crazy goal, then yeah, that might be hard. That's why you need to give yourself realistic goals, okay? I know some people have crazy goals, and you can have crazy goals, but you have to realize that crazy goals sometimes take time to do. The second thing that I think is important, the reason I like making lists and like charts and things I can check off, or things I can put like the date I completed whatever goal it was, I feel like it is important to realize and visually see when you reach the goal, because oftentimes we can like do things and we've gotten used to doing certain things and we might not even realize that we reached our goal. So that's why I like making lists. Like here, I put little check marks down it, so that way once I reach it, I can just check it off. And it looks good to be able to look at your stuff and be like, okay, out of these 7 goals that I wrote down, I did 5 of them, and that's good. And even if you only did 1, it's like, okay, you know what? I was able to complete 1 goal, and that's still good. The fact that you completed something is still good. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't think negatively or talk negatively to yourself about certain things. If you only reached 1 goal out of your 5 goals that you had for January, just tell yourself, okay, I was able to complete 1 goal. Next month, I'll make sure I for sure hit all of my goals, or at least increase that to like 3 goals, you know? Negativity does not help anybody, okay? The biggest thing I want everybody to keep in their mind is to just be positive about anything that has to deal with yourself. Be positive about it, because at the end of the day, you always have yourself, okay? You can be your own worst enemy by being negative. So when it comes to working on your goals and trying to complete your goals, just think positively about them. Like, I can complete them. I can do this. If you miss a goal, don't sit there and be like, dang, like I missed a goal. Like I can't ever complete all my goals. Like, don't think of it like that. Think of it like, okay, I missed this one. I'm gonna just add that to next month, and next month I'll make sure that that's the first one I complete. You know, just think more positively about the situation. So for some reason I can't find my outro clip, and I know that I filmed it because I said it at least like 3 different times. But anyway, please leave in the comments below what one of your goals is. I would love to know. You can, leave as many as you want, but at least leave your biggest goal that you have for yourself this year. I just want to see like what everybody else is working on, and maybe it'll even give me an idea of like something I didn't think about that I could also work on as well. Follow me on all my social media pages. It's going to be on the next clip that you guys are going to see. Make sure you turn on the post notifications and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to my channel. And the next video you all will see will most likely be a clothing haul. You guys, it's going to be the biggest clothing haul that I have done on this channel, so you do not want to miss it. So with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
So I reach, now I'm glowing, yo. Nah, 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 la, la, la. Yeah, I gotta keep going.